My name is Susan Mwape. I'm a blogger, I'm an activist, I'm a writer. I work for an NGO that works around social accountability. What I do, and I run a blog called This Is Life. It's on the Blogger platform. I've been blogging for the past 8 years, and I generally blog about anything I like. One of the reasons that I actually blog is because I feel there's so many awesome untold stories about my country, Zambia. I come from a country that is very diverse. We have so many communities. We have people who have different personalities and perceptions. And what I try to do with my blog is actually to write more about those stories, because they all have different lessons. They all have a different audience, and I write about real things that happen in real life. So my stories are not necessarily fiction, but when people read the stories that I write, they always tend to assume that these are made-up stories, these are fiction stories, because my stories are often stranger than fiction itself. I enjoy writing because it gives me a moment to step out of myself and see the fun side of life. I always feel that if I find myself in a situation or in a place where events are happening and I find them hilarious, I believe it's always important to share that with other people. For instance, I have one of my classic stories from my neighborhood. Most of the stories I write are actually from the neighborhood that I live in. And there was one time where I was waking up in the middle of the night. I hear this man screaming, demanding from his wife that he wants his stuff or his property. So because we are very curious people, I wake up and I open my window. I mean, in Zambia, we are very curious people. You see something, drama's going down, everyone gets up and they get into your business, and I am no exception. So it's 01 in the morning, someone's waking up, making demands, and it's going on for a moment. I will wake up, open my window, open my door, come out and check what's going on. So this man keeps demanding, give me my property, give me my property. I go there, I open my window, I look, and I start watching the drama unfold as he begins to fight with his wife. As I look around, I realize that half of the neighborhood is awake and they're all standing at opposite ends watching what is happening. And no one is stopping them because we believe that marital affairs should not be interfered with. So in the process of all that, I try to wake my sister up and I'm like, hey, wake up. What things is he demanding from his wife? It turns out the fight keeps escalating and the wife also keeps saying, give me back my dinner set and I will give you your things. So we are all curious to know what those things are. But then in the process of the big fight, we see this man grab his wife and almost beat her up, to which the other neighbors intervene and try to stop him. So he loses his temper and then says, okay, in that case, if we keep up with this fighting, he tells his wife, well, we will let the whole community know. We will wash our dirty linen in public and see how it goes. Fast forward, it turns out this man announces to everyone and says, okay, all of you neighbors, those of you that are sleeping and those of you that are here to witness, I'm here to tell you that we are both HIV positive and this woman has hidden my ARVs. I want my ARVs. She has hidden them because it's a matter of life and death. And to which the wife keeps quiet. So suddenly the whole neighborhood is aware, and sex is still... Sex within a married couple is genuine, but I mean, HIV is almost taboo. I mean, yes, a lot of people are sick, people know about it, but there's still some elements of stigma to HIV. And for a person to actually stand out and scream and proclaim that he is HIV positive is actually a big deal. The moment he announced that, I closed the window, everyone walked away. The next morning, we were all very uncomfortable, saying hi and feeling like we were the ones like we were the ones that had actually told the world that we were HIV positive. So those are the kinds of stories that I share on my blog. Visit my blog. It's susan-mwape.blogspot.com.
Thanks.